The financial crisis is such a big topic. It's actually one of my, I don't know if favorite is the right word, but it's one of my favorite topics to talk about just because there's so much information that is misrepresented. There's so much that history tells us and shows us. And I want to go over a couple things of that, a couple things here, but why it's one of my favorite topics is it's also a very emotional topic because it's one that our clients have either been through themselves, have watched a loved one go through it, have watched their family go through it, or know someone that did go through it, or simply was in school during this time and heard about it and nothing else, felt their family going through it, maybe not knowing exactly what happened. So this is a great topic and one that we're hearing a lot. I hear it every day that, oh, I'm going to wait for the market to crash. We're in a housing bubble. I hear all of these things. I hear them all the time. And what we need to look at is we need to look at some historical data to show what happened then and what's happening today. So if we look back and we look at the average household or average first-time home buyer, is 33 years old. So if we look at 2006 and what happened, and we go back 33 years, it takes us back to 1973. If any of us know our history, that was a very big year and is actually a very hot topic today. So, and that is Roe versus Wade. So that is the year that abortion was legalized in our country. As you can see by the chart here, you see birth rates going down, okay? So now taking a look at that, and now let's go back, let's fast forward 33 years. Now let's look at what the household growth and housing completions look like during that time. So if you look at the blue line here is household growth. So that's homes that are, or households that are looking to purchase property or get into homes. If you look at the orange graph there, that is annual completions. These are homes that builders have completed. These are new households that are available for buyers. So what happened is you see 2004, 2005, really starting in 2006 and 2007, look what the builders were doing. The builders were building homes, but there was a big drop in the home buyers that were available, or 33-year-olds that were looking to purchase property. So all of a sudden now you have all these homes that are on the market. Builders were looking to, hey, how can I get rid of this inventory? They came to the lending industry, and the lending industry put together some products that were terrible and put people into positions where they should have never been, qualifying on adjustable rate mortgages where the payment went up. The payment for the first year was very low. The second year through the 30th year, the payment really jumped up, and people weren't able to afford the payments of that time, and therefore all the foreclosures happened and all the empty homes and home values dropping. So, so looking at that, that is a kind of where we have been. Let's look at this chart and show where we're going. So look at 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21. Look what happened to the builder. The builders aren't able to produce a product right now because of the pandemic, supply issues, labor issues. There's a lot of challenges that builders are having right now. So they're pretty far behind. There were times during 2020 and 21 that they weren't working. So because of COVID. So, but yet there's new 33-year-olds coming in to purchase a home. They still continue to age and are ready to purchase a home. So there's a lot of demand out there, but there is not a lot of supply. So that is going to keep the quote unquote housing bubble. It's going to keep the bubble from popping and the home values to drop. So so looking at this chart that shows us on both ends of the chart what's happening. If we look at this following chart here, in 2007 there was 3.7 million homes on the market, compared to today. This data is a little bit old. In 2000, what does that look like? 21, there's 870,000 homes on the market. So there is no indicator here that home values are going to drop. And let's talk about, that's the properties. Let's talk about the buyer today. So one thing that we know for sure is that the products of 2006 were all adjustable rate mortgages, qualifying on the first year payment. Payments jumped up and got people in trouble. the product of today, they're all 30-year fixed interest rates. People are on a budget. Their payments are fixed for 30 years. So there's not going to, we're not going to see this spike in mortgage payments where people cannot afford that. We also look at income and house prices. So home prices since 2006 have gone up on a national average 41%. If you look at wage earnings in 2006, the average hourly earnings were $20 an hour. If you look at current time right now, we're looking at, we saw 60% increase in hourly wages. So now the average hourly earnings is $32 an hour. So home values have gone up 41%, wages have gone up 60%. So we're putting our buyers into a position where, or buyers today are in a position where they're stronger today than they were in 2006. So interest rates have gone up. Interest rates will continue to creep up on us, which is obviously affecting it. I think what we see is home values possibly level out, but we will still see home values to go up. Just once again, simple supply and demand. So the financial crisis, such an important topic, and it's really one that, from an industry standpoint, in my opinion, the information and education is not out there, and buyers are concerned in purchasing a home, and we want to help ease those concerns. We want to help educate you, give you that information so that you can be confident and informed buyers. So we're here to help you. We look forward to the conversation and would love to talk about this topic because there is a lot of information on it.